Welcome to Giordano's Vintage Motors. We're going to be starting our wonderful 68 Series 1.5 Roadster for almost a cold start. We had it started just a few seconds ago. My video camera wasn't working. So Alan here is going to be firing the beast up. Oh, isn't that nice? So we're going to walk around the car a little bit with it. We can only leave this thing running for a few minutes because we're going to gas ourselves out. So Alan, how is the car running today?
The car runs rather well. It starts easy from cold. Oil pressure comes up okay. Charging system works. Got it mic back up. The tach occasionally appears to be a little optimistic.
How is the electrical? Are we getting readings on all the gauges?
All the gauges are fully functional. Charging system is working. Temperature gauge works. Fuel gauge does work. It really does have almost no gas.
Okay.
Lights are working. All the various stuff is working.
Okay.
Radio works.
Okay.
Last time I had it out, wipers were working, all of that.
So we have been driving this car around a little bit.
I have driven this car around. What I do know, the primary mechanical thing that needs to be done is to redo the master cylinders because they build up pressure. Wheel cylinders are fine. You let the pressure off, the brakes release.
Okay. Let me do one quick little video walk around to the engine here. You can see it's actually running pretty well. We haven't started the car for several weeks, I think. Okay, before we gas ourselves out, we can shut her down. Whoa, look at that. Idle's pretty low when you want it to.
It runs nicely when it's warm.
Right.
This car's got a very nice chassis. It drives nicely. It's currently got very hard old bias ply tires on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those could use to be replaced.
It needs new tires.
So a good driver. I mean, you pointed out from the start that the areas that need some help on this car, there's obviously on the underbody, it's really pretty nice. There's an area, what's it? I keep on forgetting if it's the driver's side or passenger side that's got the
Passenger side has got some lower sill issue.
Okay.
And it has a little bit of corrosion underneath one of the boot tire support channels.
Okay. So recall.
And in general, to be really nice, it needs a paint job.
Yeah. I mean, we've got a driver paint job. I think we pointed out the biggest dent right here is where the limiting strap to the door hinge for the door failed, and that needs to be pulled out. There are little micro bubble stuff happening here, which isn't really rust. I think we've got just issues with, what is that? Somebody.
It was underneath, I would think,
a car cover. Yeah, typically that's car cover stuff. Out here we do get some rain. We're going to climb underneath the car and try to get some views. So Alan, I think the problem area of this car really is more the driver's side.
More the driver's side, yes, I agree.
The passenger side actually is the front floor pan's actually looking really good here. There's a little dent right here where somebody like hit a curb or something.
On the footwell?
On the footwell corner, yeah.
Yeah. Not atypical for the car.
Yeah, I wish it was better freaking light under here. So we have a number of photographs in here. We do, but it looks like it's a stainless muffler exhaust system kind of.
It's new muffler's back.
New muffler's back, okay.
I don't know what kind of metal it is.
So that's the one thing we haven't really had a running picture. The car is sort of shoehorned in the showroom here, so we haven't taken it out for a drive. but it does drive well. You noted that the brake master cylinder needs a rebuild. What does the brake do? Does it grab a little bit?
No, the brakes build up pressure and stop the car.
Okay. So I was impressed with the condition of the chrome and bright work. It's actually really pretty nice in this car overall.
It's very, very high quality driver chrome.
So let's see, even though yesterday I was in here, you notice the Lou Florence sports cars, British Motor Cars. He's got the license plate frame. I thought that was a nice tribute to early Seattle 60s and 70s sports car shop that had this car at one point.
Lou Florence was at one point Jaguar.
Oh, so this might have been purchased at Lou Florence, huh?
May well have been purchased at Lou Florence.
Okay, so this might be a long-term Seattle car. So again, we're just trying to get some, obviously the underbody, you know, rust concerns on any E-Type are a major thing, and I think the worst looking part of the car is this front floor pan area right there.
Yeah, it's a juncture of the sill. Looks largely like the sill to me.
Yeah.
In my shop, we would have pulled the sill and replaced it.
So again, a sill on an E-Type, you know, lower body rod is pretty common.
It's, well, yeah, sills are a very common part to replace.
So you can hear the muffler popping there. It still has the factory new little label on it there, which is kind of fun. So I think we've got a pretty good view of this car. We just posted a bunch of photos on the 24th of October. We'll post the video and up on YouTube. And like always, you know, these, as I say, for all the videos, they have no worry or concern about these winning any Cannes Film Festival awards for production quality. But hey, it's a walk around. It's an E-Type. I don't think these cars have a bad angle to them, really. They're just phenomenally gorgeous pictures. You've been talking to Alan Gerard, who is an expert restorer enthusiast with these cars. And our plan with this was maybe just repaint it and put a new leather interior, and the car is spectacular. But you know, it is drivable as it is and enjoyable as it is.
It needs the brake masters as it is.
Brake masters, yeah, so we need to do that. A lot of comments on this color silver. Would you say this has any, does this resemble any Jaguar silver from?
No.
Yeah, so.
No, this was charcoal.
Yeah.
This car was a charcoal silver car.
So that's the Jaguar term for the silver.
I don't remember what name the color was.
It's not slate.
No, it's not the slate. It's the slightly greeny charcoal gray.
Yeah, which we still have the frame members are still that color through here. A couple things we want to point out. We were able to get a picture of the VIN, the engine number. And of course, we have this number down here, which matches the VIN, which is kind of important. And we did the data plate. What is that plate down there? Does that represent anything?
This plate, this is the 68 seatbelt plate.
Oh, 68 seatbelt plate. So we did verify it's a matching number block to the data plate, which is nice. So we have a matching number engine. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's missing some air cleaner components. May be able to find those, and the battery is on the wrong side of the car for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm. We had a prospective buyer talk about switching a tricarb. We have a tricarb on a 70 coupe. Is that easy to do, hard to do?
You need all the parts.
Mm-hmm.
This car runs very well on its Strombergs.
Mm-hmm.
And it is original, and they are correct.
Mm-hmm. So swapping it over could be done, but it may not even run as good with the tricarb. Hard to
They
say.
run well on tricarbs.
Do they? Okay.
But we're selling this car this way.
Yeah. So again, lots of photos. The video really doesn't add too much. Kind of dark in here. We'll put that down, and as always, you can see us on the web at www.giocars.com. We thank you for listening, and give you a quick spin on the rest of our showroom. This is one of our showroom locations here on Carnation, Washington. And as always, you have lots of sports cars, muscle cars, collector cars, and unusual things, as well as memorabilia, parts, collectibles, books, records, show motorcycles, and other motorcycles that are amusing. Our latest little